Hello and welcome to a new update of Shubha downloader. This time we have released zero point 0.5 version of Shubha downloader, the product which all of you use for end of the day stock market data. And in this particular session, I'm going to walk you through the important features, updates done for this particular release, as well as I will also give you overview of the overall product. I will recommend you to have pen and paper with you so that you can note down the important things, how to use the product, how to use certain extra features, additional information, and so on. So please pause the video here for a second, grab your pen and paper and come back. Okay. uh, Today we are going to see lot of features which are there in the point 0.5 version. So let's start. Here is our website, shubhalabha.in, and we have released updated version which is GNU GPL license version. And this particular version is having features like Yahoo end of the day, Yahoo fundamental, Yahoo intraday historical data 1 minute and 5 minute. We also have symbol search, user offset time, real time, intraday EOD for Google and for 1 minute, 5 minute, and so on, market analysis, metastock data conversion, and interesting calendar. Okay, so I'm going to start installation now. When you go to our website, and you will see this particular link. Once you click on it, it will open the URL of sourceforge.net, and this will automatically start download for you. Okay, if it doesn't start, click here to start download. Now you can see here on my machine the download has already started. Okay, I'm stopping this because I already have a downloaded copy, but in your case you please continue and download the application completely. This is a normal zip file. So what I have done is I have unzipped it and I got the installer out here. Okay, so now let's start the installation. Just double click on the installer. This particular installer works on Windows 7 or any other operating system. Currently I'm using Windows 8, which is on your screen now. So please go ahead and click next. Accept the license. It is GNU GPL version 3 license. We also included the license of some other pieces which we have included in this particular product. You should agree before you start. In the last installer, we actually installing the product in C program files. We understand there were a lot of security issues related to Windows 8 because Windows 8 having a bug there, so we couldn't update the system. So this time we have modified that. We fixed that particular problem around Windows 8. So it by default install the application in a user directory, that is my documents directory. The application will get installed on my documents. However, if you want to change that, please go ahead and click browse button, double click on your computer, select any one of folders or make new ones and install it there. Okay, so this is point number one which you want to note down. If your installer you want to install the application in D drive, E drive, or something else, please go ahead and do so. When you are installing the application, it normally needs around 100 MB. This 100 MB is not because the application is heavy. This 100 MB because the application carries all dependencies, all platforms along with it. So our basic code is not more than 150 KB, okay, 150 kilobytes. Whereas the entire platform, which is Node.js and Node WebKit, which is developed by Intel, is bundled with the product. So that is the reason you see size is little larger, but it has no impact on the application. So we will click on next, just accept it and relax. It will do the installation for you. It will take normally around 1 minute to install the application. Depends on your hardware and machine speed. On installation successful, you can either run it from here or you can go to your system and run it. So for now I will run it from here. We have released newer version of Node WebKit, which is released by Intel, and we also released latest version of Node.js with this particular product, which is having all security fixes. Now this is a updated version, so this is finally last time registration for you. We have changed the registration system, made it very easy for you. If you have not registered before on update version, like this is the update version first, so please click here to register. So it will give you error because you have not entered anything. So now here you can enter your name. So like say I will enter test Shubha Labha, which is our registration, and I'll click on, I will enter the some password here because I have to anyway enter the password there. So I will enter my password, click on register. It will open the registration page for me. You can see the registration page here. Please register yourself. So I'm entering say username Shubha test, which is specific for this. I'm entering our normal any email address. Our webmaster's password, username and email address. Please enter your actual username and first name. Set your password. Here is captcha for you. 4 plus 6 is equal to say 10. It will be different for you because this is going to be automatically generated. So your username is Shubha test, email address is yours, and all you have to do is click on register. Okay. If you have entered something which is not accepted by the system, because there are certain usernames as per international invalid usernames which are marked there, which will not be allowed. So in my case, like what I have shown you, it's something this username is not accepted. Why? Because this is not real, right? So it will not be accepted. So I'm entering in another username and putting it for I have to answer the question again and just enter it. Now it has accepted it. What will happen? I got an email. Okay, I have already opened my email, which is at Yahoo, because I sent my Yahoo address. So I'm just directly going to my Yahoo address. So this is my Yahoo email address. You can see an email came out, okay, which says that Shubha community verify your account. Please click on this. You will see your username. Hi Rajesh. This is for registering on this particular website, and here is a verification code. Okay, so what all you need to do is you need to click on this. So we'll click on this. It will automatically load in new site, and my account is activated. So all I have to do is enter my username Rajesh. My password is entered. Again 2 plus 5 is how much? Say 7, right? So I have to enter 7 and say login. I could log in perfectly. I don't need to do anything here, so I will just log out. Okay, I'm done with the job. Please close your window. You don't need it anymore. Let's go back to your application. Say username is Rajesh. Enter your password, which is accepted by the said by you, and just click on login. Remember, this is one time job. You don't need to do every time. Okay, this is only one time, just for first time, and we will not do this next refresh time. So this is first and last time you are going to register and activate your account with us. Okay, so it is that simple. Is that clear? Now let's look at the application. The most important thing, settings window. By default, application comes up with C:/data. If you want to modify this, you are welcome. You can just go here, select C:. We have given here your help for you. You have to enter C:/data or D:/data or whatever. So I'm just explaining it for you. Same test installer. Okay, and just click on save. C:/test installer is created. You can go to your system, click on C:, and see if that directory got created. Correct, it is there. So now what I will do is I will just close the application, just for your knowledge, like how it actually needs to be started on a everyday use. Okay, so just close the application. We all know where application is installed, right? It is on the desktop, Shubha downloader, or you can go to my documents, folder is Shubha downloader, double click, it is there like user documents, right? And just double click on Shubha downloader. Okay, so I am just starting the application. It is started now. Now we all can see the application. I want to do first time setup. So what I need to do is settings. I need to decide whether I'm going to use AMI broker. I'm going to decide whether I want advanced gate. I want to decide whether I want to use F chart and so on. Okay, so you decide what you want. BSC, we have given BSC index, BSC cache. In NSC, we have given forex, reports, equity future, SMA market, combined reports, ETFs, NCDX, NSE index, and so on. MCX, we have given MCX index, commodity, and national spot exchange. As of today, MCX ASIX website is not that stable, so we have not included that, but there is a procedure extension is already ready. For Yahoo, you decide what you want to download for Yahoo. Yahoo Fundamental, EOD, intraday historical 5-minute data, 1-minute data, Yahoo real time. Remember, Yahoo real time, we understand that there is a quality problem in Yahoo real time as well. So we are not giving Yahoo real time with login and password. So it is going to be little delayed. If you want to download, you can select it and it will start download, and then you can use the stop button to stop it on the front screen. If you are setting Yahoo real time, you can decide what is the time offset you want to set. So now if you are in India, you can set in 9 hours. If there is a time zone change like daylight saving, you can modify this. So this is up to you which time zone you want to set for. If you are outside India, you can change this as well. Then Google, you decide Google EOD, Google 1 minute, Google 5 minute. Intraday historical. Google gives up to 50 days of data. So you can select this 50 days data, whichever you want to. Select the offset time. By default, this is set for India. You don't need to do this. Please ensure this is 00. If you make this change, it will automatically add those many hours into default data. So if you make this change and then tomorrow you see till midnight India intraday data is printed, please come here and change this. This is not something because of the application mistake or there is a bug. There is no bug here. This is just a matter of what offset you are setting up. Okay. And event calendar. If you enable corporate events like something in companies announcing X date shares are going, X bonus is going on for a particular day, so many things. So based on the corporate events, the corporate actions, these dates would actually mark in the calendar. So if you want it is to be marked in the calendar, you can mark it here. Upcoming board meetings are also marked here. So you can mark those two things, and then those things will be marked on your calendar out here. Remember, at times 150 events are marked in the NEC system. So what would happen is your calendar will go extremely slow because 150 events, 200 events are happening on one particular date. So in that case, the application performance is going to be extremely slow on calendar. So we strongly recommend please select it right, otherwise the application will go slow just because huge number of events are happening on particular date in the calendar. So normally you have an option of deleting all events if at all application goes slow. So you can delete all events and you can immediately come back to the original performance. So I'm going again just to recap. Please select the output folder, select the formats. We know normally people don't change format every day, so this is one time. BSC, whatever you want to do, you can select it. For demo, I'm not selecting it because I just want to show you how it works. That's it. And then we will go through the features. Okay, and then if you try to go anywhere else, the system will hold you in between if you are making any change. So you have to click on save. Once you save it, then only it will start. Now let's talk about Yahoo symbols. By default, we have added around 16 odd symbols into the system. You can always go back and like select this and remove. Okay, you can refresh the list and you want to add something new, say Reliance, say Arcom, just select it here and click on add. It will get added into the list. Now once you add this, what will happen is, it will, whenever Yahoo is selected, it will download Arcom's data for 1 minute, 5 minute, fundamental data if you have selected it, or real time. So you can easily try any other company, like say Wipro. Remember, this is worldwide search, so it will show you Wipro ADRs, any other stock. So you can directly try searching any stock here. So like for an example, GE, you can see GE here, General Electric, right? So depends on what you want to trade, or what data you want to track. You can always select that company here, like say SAP for that matter. It is just typing and then click add and done. Okay, I will explain market analysis little late, because we have not downloaded any data as of now. We are not configured for it, so we'll talk about it later. Calendar, this is something very easy, simple calendar which will download some data, and like as I said, either you can like for tomorrow, you can add a particular event. Suppose you believe that SBI to short tomorrow, put that, and then you have a reminder here on that day. Okay, or the corporate events will automatically mark here. So depends, whatever you have selected, it will go that way. Now let's look at contact us. Please type in your queries or your problems out here. We will definitely try to answer them. We have a help here. We will launch this particular video as well out here, so you can go back and see how to use it. More information about our upcoming products. As of now, we are not launched trading system, so please stay tuned. We will launch fantastic trading systems very soon. Currently, we are quite busy in making profits ourselves, so uh, we will definitely launch some of them for retail clients. So here is the application. By default, it takes care of your automatic update. That means if you have downloaded the data for X date, in this example, like say till 22nd, just clicking on this, it will start download for next date of after this. So you like from 22nd onwards, this will download the data. If so, first time you cannot use this. Next time onwards you can use it. And here is a stop button. If you are running in Yahoo real-time data or something like that, or you think you don't have enough time, or you want to go out, you want to stop this running, or your internet connection gone down, click on stop button and stop it. There is a refresh button also available here, so you can click on the refresh button, and like I am clicking now, it will reload the application. Okay, you can also click on any of these links and recommend this particular software to your friends, traders, or anyone. So now let's give us a shot. I will just try to download it for only one particular small date, and that is one day, and just show you how it works, because we all know it works every day. So just showing a part of it for one particular date. So now it is creating all the required directories. You can click on logs and see the details. It is done. Okay, see, this is done very quickly because I selected only one date and one format and one market segment. So not necessarily it will finish that fast for you. It depends on what all data you are downloading and what all formats you are selected, and what all segments you have selected. Okay, so in my case it downloaded the data for um, NSE and some market events data, that's it, and it converted it into AMI broker. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate you how to import the data into AMI broker and all that stuff. So here the files are not there because if there is no bulk or block deal has happened in the market, you will not see that data. So that's fine. So now let's do one thing. I already have configured something for you which is like can be used, and that is say data D, which is for demonstration, which is already downloaded and all that. So we are going to see that data rather than this one, which is just downloaded, just to save time. Okay, and I'm going to stop the application and we'll start it again. Now I'm not going to run the downloader, I'm just going to show you some interesting features. Just a moment. So I have selected the right data, and then we go on to the RC market analysis, and I have loaded the bulk deals. You can see it here. What this gives you is which particular symbol and what price it got bought or sold. So you typically get to know people who are trading heavily on particular symbols. So this is a block deal data. You also get a bulk deal data. So what you can do is you can search for that particular data. So you get to know who actually trading at what price and what happened. So this is something data coming from NSE every day, but many people don't know how to get it and how to use it effectively. So if you keep using this data regularly, you will get to know that which are the stocks moving heavily, or which particular mutual fund bought which particular stock today at what price, right? So this is very important feature and you can always use it. One important thing, just for your knowledge, um, you can do this, you should be doing this for only smaller piece of data, because as you will start using the application for over 1 year, there is a fair chance that this will become too big, and maybe I will strongly recommend you to use a normal Excel sheet to do this searching, because data would be of more than an MB, and it will definitely slow down your application. Okay, so now we are done with download options, we are done with application usage, and calendar I have not enabled anything, so we'll not able to see now. And let's move on to something like how to import the data in AMI broker. Okay, just before we move on to actually importing data to AMI broker or other charting applications, I just want to highlight, if you wish, you can contact webmaster at shubhalabha.in for putting an advertisement out here, which is shown on the home page. This application is GNU GPL, and it's open source and it's free. We are not trying to make any money out here. All we are trying to do is just recover the development cost. That's it, and we'll able to support the application better with these advertisements. That is it. So let's go back and see how to see the data. Okay, I'm closing the application now. So we'll first see the survey reports. So I have downloaded a data in RC data, and I'm going to see some important reports. So let's visit NSE bulk deal. And this is the NSE bulk deal report for you, and you can make use of this to find out which script traded on what date and who bought it. So this is very important for you, like this has been bought by some Mauritius based company, right? So you get to know who traded and all that. Here you can get combined report, which is also very important report. I will just walk you through that. This particular report gives you complete information about particular stock and events and everything. So very important data. Excuse me. FII statistics information is also provided. BSE bulk data is provided. NSE bulk corporate actions. Day high low data is appended regularly. Market reports, price bands, announcements, all everything is like appended every day. So these are more than, you can say, 16 reports are being published and appended every day out. So you can go to your reports folder and you can always find it here. Okay, one important thing which I talked about, events. So if you have any corporate events, they will get downloaded and saved here. There is a log, so you can see a log folder here, and within that a log of the day. So whatever has been happening, you can see the log here. So if something going wrong at your application, please send this log to us. We can definitely help you out. So now let's go back to our main installation, where I have downloaded the application, downloaded the data for you, and now we will learn how to import that data into AMI Broker. Okay, so please have your pen and paper ready. We are going to learn how to import data in AMI Broker. So um, first important thing, this is an AMI Broker file in your application in downloaded data directory. And when we say BSE cache, it is about BSE cache market data, BOW copies. BSE indices would have all BSE indices data. Then if you have Google EOD, that is Google end of the day data. So if you have selected that, you will get it for every symbol which you have selected. After that, you have Google 1 minute data. Then you have MCX BOW copy. Then you have MCX indices data. You have MCX spot index data. If you have selected National Spot Exchange, you will have that data. Then in CDX data, you will have NSE advanced decline data. So this will show you advanced decline information. for the day. Then NSE cash market data, that is NSE Bhav market, equity market. You will have equity futures data. We have equity options data, that is for derivative market. We have equity ETF, exchange traded funds. We have for forex futures from NSE, forex options from NSE, NSE indices data, NSE SME data. Then we have Yahoo EOD, Yahoo fundamental, which can be imported in IME broker separately, Yahoo 1 minute, and Yahoo 5 minute. It's a long list, right? Now let us keep that in mind, that you need to know how this data has been managed. So if I open this particular file and just say right click and open in Notepad, I just got to know this. This doesn't tell me anything except something is separated by comma, and this cannot be directly interpreted by anyone who doesn't know how the data has been uh, organized. So if you have to import this data, you need to know how this is organized. So we have already written information about it. So what we have done is we have standard headers for end of the day data, and for intraday data we have also standard headers. So the data is managed like by columns: ticker, that is we call it symbol, then company name, then date, then open price, high price, low price, closing price, volume, and open interest. This is standard. Okay, this is standard all across Shubha Labha downloader. Okay, no way this is going to change. So we have data in this particular format only. And what we do for equity end of the day market, that is stock market, cash market equity data, we actually get the gross deliverable data and append that as a open interest data. Okay, we have unique feature here. For BSC we do it for NSE as well. Standard headers, we have intraday data, same stuff, only we added time here. Okay, so we have a time data. So ticker, name, date, time, open, high, low, close, volume, and open interest. Okay, now let's go IME broker. I select open IME broker in front of you. I set IME broker real-time data, so I will move that to IME broker test data, which is end of the day data. I'm going to delete all which we already downloaded. Yeah, this is a clean data system with there is no data into it. And this is end of the day, you can see it here. And now we will set the importer. So click on import wizard. You got it. I will repeat for you. In file menu, import wizard. Okay, once you open this, click on pick files. Okay, please select your data folder and IME broker. Okay, this is one time activity, you don't need to do it every time. Just one time for end of the day, one time for intraday, and then your IME broker is all set to roll. So select BSC market. It can import text, CSV, any file. So you don't need a text file only or CSV file only, anything will do. So we have selected BSc cash market file. Click on next. Here is the important thing comes. Click on more columns. We need to set the mapping now. I already explained you what is mapping. I'm very sure you must have written on your paper. Those who have not done that, please see it again. We are doing end of the day. First should be ticker, second should be name. So we should modify this and put it name. What is third? Third is date. So we should modify this. Our date is YMD format, year, month, day. Then open, high, low, close. Replace this open, high, low, close. What is that? Volume and open interest. Volume and open interest. Right? I repeat. First is ticker, second is full name, third is YMD, fourth is open, high, low, close, volume and open interest. Please check. This has to be exactly same in your system. It should not be different than this. Please decide in which group you want to import the data. Select no quotation and allow negative prices. Okay. Don't select calculate composites. Please check. You have selected this. You have these 9 columns. You have these 4 check boxes marked. Is that okay? Now let's move on. You can map this actually. So let's move on. Click on next. Here what you can do is you can save this. So say my Shubha format. Okay. And here my Shubha. Okay. And say EOD. This is the end of the day, right? So say EOD. Please save it. Okay. You are going to use it next time. And now click on finish. You can see all the data is imported. You can see it here. Now what? No chart. Something wrong, isn't it? No, there is nothing wrong. Don't worry. Just you have to import more. AMI broker needs minimum 3 candle data. So now click on import ASCII. Okay. Please remember this time you don't need to click on import wizard. Click on import ASCII. Let's click on import ASCII. Select all other dates. I'm not selecting NSE because I wanted to show you BSc first. That's it. I can easily select NSE here. So if you are a everyday user, you can select NSE here. Now here you can see that what is this? My Shubha format is the format. So you have hundreds of formats here. I have selected my Shubha format which I just created. So that's my filter. Okay, understood? If this is wrong, you will get wrong data. Okay, you will get a lot of errors. So you have to have the format which you have selected should be selected here. Click on import. All the data is imported. Wow, you're done. Let's look at the data now. Symbols, selected symbol and say query, quotation editor. You can see it here. Correct? So all the data is in now. Right? Let's do this for NSE now. Import wizard click on IME broker and select NSE. I'm doing it for NSE futures. Okay, you can do it for cash market also. So let's do it for cash market and futures both. Sorry, well, let's do that for cash market only. uh, First cash market. Now you can see cash market data is also in. Let's do this for futures, NSE futures. This is for futures. -1 is first month, that is near month, then mid month, that is -2, and -3 is far month, right? Anybody who is trading futures must know this. Here there is no data. What does this mean? There is no trade happened, that's it. So don't worry, there is no problem in the data. So I'm very sure you can import it. I will just show you one more time. Let's do this for Google end of the day, for Reliance and TCS and Nifty. Do the search. This is from Google Nifty. You can edit this. Let's do this for NCDX. I will import for all NCDX markets. So dates, so that we can see all more data. There are too many symbols now, so I'm not able to search it for now, but it is there. So let's move on to intraday data. So I have selected the real-time data system. So this is intraday 1 minute. So I'm deleting it first, so we can import it again. Correct. Now what we need to do, we need to run a wizard for first time. So let's run a wizard. Select AMI broker, select intraday data, that is Google IEOD 1 minute, right? selected the file, click on next. Remember the format: time, name, date, time, ticker, name, date. Open, high, low, close. What else is there? Volume and open interest. Remember, this increased by one column now because time got increased. There is otherwise no change. Please have a look. Time, full name, date, ticker, full name, date, time, open, high, low, close, volume and open interest. Okay, I selected this, define, click on next, say Shubha IOD, say Shubha IOD. Okay, click on finish. Now this is going to use for intraday data. Now what we will do, we got it imported, right? The first one. Let's change the parameter to 1 minute. You can see it. This is 1 minute data. We'll change it to 5 minutes or 15 minutes. Let's import for more just to get a confirmation. Let's import Google, Yahoo data, which is also 1 minute, 5 minute. Correct? So we got all the data in easily. All you need to do is, when you say next time, import wizard, and not, you don't need to say import wizard, and you have to use import ASCII. Okay, and use this. Okay, when you are using this, that is Shubha IOD, you are going to import intraday historical data. When you are going to do Shubha format, you will use only end of the day format. Okay, so select the right one and download. So this, here we end our AmiBroker tutorial. Okay, in case you don't see charts, all you need to do is go to default chart, go to blank chart, say new blank chart. Okay, this is my blank chart, and click on charts, select all prices. Okay, please look at this, basic prices all in one, this, and then change this. Okay, and then you are done. If you don't know much about AmiBroker, please go and learn that from AmiBroker website. This is a trial version of AmiBroker which I am just showing you. I am exiting out of AmiBroker. Now let's see how to do this in Metastock. Fortunately, what we have done now is we have used something like Metastock converter. So those who are using Metastock will see two things. One is the Metastock converted files which you can use in your importing system, or we have already converted it. So you can double click on MSD and you can see all these folders in place. and within every folder you have converted data. So all you need to do is start your metastock. Just click on this. Now you can see it in my case. We have say data D, say metastock, click on MSD, and then we'll click on what? NSC. Right? Then we can go back to say MCX. You got MCX. You can go to NSC index, select Sensex. Let's open some intraday now. This is Bajaj Auto intraday from Google, right? You got it. Nifty intraday. Let's go to say Yahoo data. No, we have not converted anything. Okay. Right? Yahoo Tata Steel data. TCS data from Yahoo. You may get an error here. Say NSC index, duplicate files, and now what? What to do? Say cancel, come out, and here you need to run a specific command if you want to do it manually. So I will explain it after some time. Now we are done with metastock. Okay. Now let's look at F charts. Okay. So I have F charts here for you. Import, export. In F charts, import price files. What we have is, as of now, we have one particular issue in F chart data format. We are actually getting company name and open interest as well, and that is something F chart don't support. So maybe what you can do is you can use the data which is formatted for Ninja, because the format is one and the same. So you can use this. I repeat, you go to the data folder and select Ninja for that matter, and then select your chart price files and just click on open. Now it is importing for us. So everything is imported successfully. You can see it here. Select the day, ensure you have selected daily bars, and all charts are here. Right? We will select more from NSC this time. Right? You got it right. Now let's import an intraday file. Say Google. 1 minute. So now we are importing Google 1 minute data. This is going to take time because there is a 50-day data, and this is something depends on your machine speed and the application speed. So this has nothing to do with Shubha downloader as such. We are done. You can see it now here. We'll exit and we'll select intraday charts, and we'll select say 5 minutes, and now we have some different data, right? Nifty and all. So we'll select Nifty. Sorry, I selected the wrong data file. Just a moment, I will select the right file maybe. Yeah, yeah. So here you can see bail 1 minute, and you can do 5 minute and so on. So depends what kind of data you have and how it is shown. So we are done with F charts. I have shown you how to import it. So now the only one which is left out is Ninja. So to import the data in NinjaTrader, what you need to do is please go to volumedigger.com. You can copy this, take a note, and download this particular file, bowcopy type.zip, which is third party. And once you are in, all you need to do is historical data manager, select the bowcopy type, and start importing, and you select the data that is we have already downloaded. And it will start importing the data for you. You can see it, import is happening here. I'm importing the currency data here, currency futures. In the interest of time, I will show you something different. So Just I'm aborting this. This runs successfully. And what else you can do is you can also select Metastock here, and instead of doing Ninja, you can do Metastock and import that data. That will also work for you if your Metastock configured is correct. In my case, it has given me some error which is very specific to Ninja. So maybe this application is not correctly installed at my place. So this way you can import the data to Ninja. And now let's talk about where do I report all issues and where do I find support. So please note down this particular address. We are at GitHub, github.com, and this is the URL. You can report your issues here just by clicking new issue, and please type in your issue. This is a public website which may need a registration if you don't have. On salesforce.com we have a downloader only, so we don't take any discussions and issues out there. So all issues you need to register here. We have a Google forum, Google group called Shubha Labha. We just started today, and here you can get more help. You can discuss out with others and get back to us. We will definitely help you. We are also present on Facebook. We will provide you some basic information. There is one thread on Facebook on Shubha, on tradergy.com on Shubha downloaders. So definitely we will provide you initial help there. But this would be maybe for another few months. Now let's talk about adding more symbols to Google Finance, because we didn't discuss that. So I'll show you how to add symbols to Google. Let's double click on the application, and then you have a CSV file in Shubha downloader that is called Google. So just click on it, right click, and open that into Notepad, just like I have done it. It will show you this particular data, like what has been selected. Now you want to delete something, just delete that. If you want to add something, what you need to do is go to Google Finance and type about that particular company, say SAP in my case. And once you select that, all you need to do is copy paste in this search icon whatever is there, Control C, or say right click and copy whatever you like, and just go and say Control V or paste, and you are done. You can, I will show you one more so that you will get it clear. Say Yahoo and say Nasdaq, and this is how Google understands it. So take this, Control C, go to the file, Control V, Control C, Control V. That's it. Once you are done with adding these two symbols or removing, just click on Save and close. So that now you have added it and you are done for that. Okay. Now the last and most important point. Suppose there is some problem in like Metastock, which I just shown it to you, like it doesn't it shows you some error like duplicate files and all that stuff, and then how do you handle it? So here is a simple step which we have done. We have included MS converter, okay, Metastock converter, which is a third party tool, and these are the three files, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, these three files are there. These three files you should copy to your C drive, Windows System32, right? Like I can just show you for an example. Say Control C, these three files, go to C drive, save Windows, and say system32. Note this down and control V. Okay, in my case I already copied, so it is showing you this message. Otherwise you can copy it yourself. Now what you need to do, once these files are globally copied, all you need to do is you can get more help from this readme file which is here. So you should open this in notepad plus plus rather than regular notepad, so that you can read it carefully. All the help is provided here. If you don't want to read the help, I have a ready-made solution for you. So we have a file which is written here, sample script, right? So just right click and edit notepad plus plus, which I have already done. And here you have to enter your data like c colon where your asc.2ms file is there, minus f the file which you want to convert, then the data where data resides, so give a data file information, and then give these two parameters minus r and minus o. Minus o is output, and then the output folder direction, and that is it. This will take care of your data conversion to metastock format, right? So you can type it in manually or you can just run it. So in my case, what I have done is I already have the data, which is, as you have seen, it is corrupted a little bit. So I have corrupted it precisely so that I can show you this feature. So I will go here, click and delete first, and now I'm going to run my file, or you can run it manually also. So say c colon cd say data d cd metastock, and now you have NSC here, right? So you need to know the file name. So what I'm doing is I'm typing the file name. So we'll run the command directly in here is the command, so we'll run it. What is the command? asc.x, right? Minus f c colon, here is my file, so I will go to my file which I want to convert. You don't need this in everyday life because this is specific task which some people need. So many people may not will not need actually this, because this is already taken care of. But if you play with your files and something goes wrong, then only you need this step. So in everyday life you don't need it. So here is my index file, and then my output. And my NSC index, right? So I will type NSC index. Now this is